probably will inadvertently. So what I want to talk about is this word average today, and most likely into Thursday as well. This word average. Average is one of a whole host of measures of what I like to call center or central tendency. I'm going to put that here. It's a way to measure measures of center or central tendency sometimes is also used. And there's a few measures of this. But what I want to hear first, before we start developing formulas and stuff, which I don't want to do a whole lot of anyway in this course, I want to hear your take on what the word average means.
I always think the median.
You always think the median?
Like, yeah.
Excellent. We always think of the median. Very, very good. What else do we think of? We hear the word average. In conversation.
Normal.
Normal. Oh, good. I'm going to put that right under here if that's okay. Normal. I'm going to put it in quotes too. Because this is more conversational. That's actually a statistical phrase. I like this. Actually, that's a statistical phrase too, if you take it a different way. Tell me your name one more time.
Marnie.
Marnie. And when I say one more time, I mean until the next time I ask you. Tell me one more time. Normal. Good. What else? Other words.
Majority.
Majority. Very, very good. Which could also be spread to a couple different measures, but I like that. Tell me your name again.
Jolene.
Jolene, thank you. Other words. Average. You use average all the time, right? On average, I spend this much for electricity per month. On average, I spend this much on gas per month. Common. I like that. I like that. That one could also be spread a couple different ways. And that was Cassidy, not Cassie. Good.
Standard deviation.
Oh! I'm going to put that, if you don't mind, Patrick. Only because this is a side measurement with these guys. And man, yeah, that's good. No, don't be sorry. Be stoked. That's awesome. The trick about this one is it deserves its own day because it's tweaky to kind of fully appreciate. Some of you have seen this before, and it's tweaky enough. Almost everybody learns how to take an average in like 4th grade. As soon as you do how to do fractions, teachers are like, let's do an average, and that's fantastic. That's fantastic. But yeah, let's come back to that if you don't mind. We're putting on the sidebar for the time being. I'll let that one cook a little longer. Anything else?
Assumption?
Assumption. In what way? Give me more.
Let's say we were looking at that, assuming that each.
I like that.
family was.
I'm gonna override that assumption of.
Okay.
Yeah, I like all these. Assumption of blah, normal. Assumption of common. Assumption of majority. That's good. I like that. That's really good. I like an overview. Anything else?
Part of the whole.
Oh, good, good. Right. Assumption of part. What part of the whole? Is it a majority part of the whole? Is it a weird deviant part? Good.
I usually think of it as a preferred definition. Like
What do
if
you say?
if I say, oh, I spend on average 2 hours a day doing this. That's not what I want to.
Okay.
I like to think that I spend 2 hours a day doing that.
Okay, so you're almost like you're using it to guide you. No, that's not right.
No, not necessarily. Just it's a biased.
Oh,
A
good,
bi- a
good.
biased
And that, you know what?
definition.
This is good. I'm gonna put the star down here.
Go ahead, try it.
See, I'm trying. Starts with C. That's all I remember.
Carly.
Damn it, Carly. I was gonna guess that too. Can be biased. I knew it had 5 letters and started with a C. That's all I knew though. Can be biased. Good. We're gonna come back to that. That's really, really important actually to remember that. Jennifer, thank you.
A range.
Oh, good. Can I put that over here with this guy? Because he's tied more to this. Not that it can't be tied to this, but I don't like it. I think it makes more sense personally to tie it to this guy.
Because my thoughts when they're talking about average, a lot of times they'll leave the really high incomes and the really low incomes out. Yeah.
And that ties back to Carly's concern, which we will deal with today, if not today, if on, what's today, Tuesday, Thursday.
What's
So
that?
instead they'd say working
Range.
families.
Oh, can't read my pig scratch. Yeah, and yeah, I want to come back to that idea. Because this guy can be biased exactly because of those values. Yes, very, very good, very, very good. I'm going to test your knowledge of the average real quick. I need 10 of you, Ryan, you're left out for this one. The other 10 of you, come on up front. You're left out except they get lollipops. So this is, wait. Jennifer, or Jen. Okay, Jen, this is Veronica. And that is...
Really tough name. Avia.
Avia.
I don't know.
I like the accent on the end there. Avia, that's right, because I said it wrong this morning. This is Cassidy. All right, and this is Linda. How many more we got? Well, I need you two too. I need Haley and I need
Jessica.
Jessica. Thank you. All right. Don't you can eat them in a little bit. This is
Got it. There's like 2 others in here.
there's 2 others. It's not Carly.
Yeah,
It is Carly. I'd like to go with that one. Ariel. Good. Jess. Haley. Sorry, I'm waiting for you because I'm putting your name anyway. Jessica. Well, that sounds nicely. So here's the deal. I want to know, yes, on average, how many lollipops these 10 awesome folks have. I want to know, on average, how many lollipops these 10 awesome folks have. With this condition, friends, you all are not allowed to put them all together, count up how many there are, or anything like that. So in other words, you're not allowed to know the total amount of lollipops that you guys have. And why am I telling you that? Because I'm a bastard. Well, because you already started counting. Because Carly, what are you doing? As soon as I say find the average of a bunch of numbers, what are you doing? Counting. And then doing what with that?
Adding them together.
Adding them all and then dividing by 10, which is that beautiful formula I learned way back in the day. And I'm not saying that formula isn't beautiful. I am saying that I want you to understand why it works and what it's implying. So, my friends at the front and you guys down here can coach them if you'd like. I would like to know on average how many lollipops you guys all have, but you're not allowed to sum total them all up. We'll do it at the end. So, in other words, I like this normal, majority, common, part of a whole. I love all these words. Try to put those words into action and talk to each other. What do you think? What do you think? 2. Joe, what are you thinking? 2. Joe has a vote for 2. We have a vote for 2. A vote for 2. We have 2. Good average. Let's take some guesses. 3. Joe says 2. 5. David says 3. We got 3. I heard 5. Yeah. So we got 2, 3, 5. Anybody say 4? 4. Anybody say 1? We say 1. Yeah. Yeah. And tell me your name on the end again.
Jessica.
Remember, Jessica has 0 over there. She's part of the overall data set, though. Yeah. She's part of the overall data set. So. Let's figure it out, friends. How many on average do you have without counting? What do you think? How can we do this? How can we... Just saying 2? Prove it to me. Without adding them up. You can rip the tape. Yes, you can rip the tape. I only did that to make sure I didn't lose any on the way over here. Rip the tape. What are you doing? Veronica, what are you doing? Why are you giving her one of yours? Tell me why.
So I can find the average.
Why? How can this help you find the average? Tell me more.
Everyone has at least 1.
Okay, now everyone has at least 1. So now we know the... How do we know the average is at least 1 at this point? Because everyone has 1. I like that. Good. Can we extend this idea, friends?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep extending. Jennifer, what is she doing? What are you doing, Jennifer? She's sharing.
Except for I only have 1. Oh no.
Oh, look at that. Did you see what just happened? She gave away so many that she only had 1 left. Then somebody in passing, Carly handed her off 1. What is going on?
Crazy.
This is like crazy socialism. I love it. Nick Nazinski, what is happening right now?
It's the process of evolution.
It's like watching evolution. Nick, what did I do? I never forget that. It was so awesome. What just happened, Nick? What was happening as we were watching this happen?
They're distributed evenly.
We distributed the lollipops evenly across all 10. How many do you all have now?
3.
So what's our average?
3.
Friends, you have been phenomenal. Enjoy your lollipops or give them away if you don't want them.
You remember what we talked about in class before, how 3 is like that special number?
It is. That was just special because I didn't feel like carrying more than 30 down here. I'm sorry, nothing
I
magic.
thought that was a correlation.
I want to.